And let me tell you about what Samsung is going to do is in regards to battery in this Fold 7 and Flip 7, and actually all flagships moving forward. So Samsung implemented a new battery AI algorithm, right? And you're like, okay, so they just wrote some code in the software and it's supposed to magically improve battery life? Yes, that's exactly what they did. And I expect them to implement a silicon carbon battery at some point in the future, but we also got a report 2 weeks ago that Samsung might not put a silicon carbon battery in the S26 or all flagship models next year because this new battery saving algorithm that they implemented in no other phone except the S25 Edge. They did not put it in any other device. They tested it out to the market in the S25 Edge, and that's why you have everybody saying, holy shit, the battery life in the S25 Edge is mind-blowing considering, it's got a 3900 milliamp hour battery. Nobody expected this. I'm getting almost 9 hours of screen on time. 9 hours of screen on time on my S25 Edge with a 3900 milliamp hour battery. And I'm a heavy, heavy user. I do everything with my phone. And they're going to implement that same battery algorithm into every flagship phone moving forward for the foreseeable future, starting with the Fold 7 and Flip 7. And you'll see that. I promise you it makes a difference. I promise you it makes. I'm a believer, and I was not a believer at first, right? I was like, battery algorithm, what the hell is that going to do, right? Like, I'm all about the numbers and this, and that, but it makes a big difference. I don't know what they did. I tried to do some homework on it, looked into it a little more. Apparently, they're just using AI, implementing it into the software, finding little meticulous ways to improve battery life throughout the operating system. It'll turn, even if it has to turn a app's sync off for 10 times an hour and turn it back on. Every little drip of energy it can conserve, it does that. It's amazing. So I think a lot of y'all are going to be surprised. I don't think that's going to be an issue because that will come up. I have seen the online, been on Reddit. I've seen the criticisms of the upcoming Fold series and the battery. That seems to be the big main topic. I think everybody's going to be surprised with the battery life on the Fold 7 with this new battery saving algorithm that they're going to implement into it. And with the S26 series, everything moving forward. Now, I don't know if they can implement it like in a software update to the regular S25 series. I've reached out to Samsung, to the media relations, and asked them that question because I'm like, well, if it's making this big of a difference, why can't they implement it to older series devices? I don't know if it's chipset specific. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You would expect them to put that in any future update for S25 series, S24 series, and older models. We don't know if they're going to do that or not. But what I do know, and I have seen a executive make a statement, they plan on putting this new battery algorithm in every flagship series moving forward, foldable or Galaxy S. So it's good news. And Angel says, yes, the S25 Edge is amazing. I actually managed to get 8 hours on screen time, a total of 70. I'm telling you, it's people don't believe it until you use it. It's literally it's shocking how good battery life it has for such a small battery. So I think you'll see improvements with the Fold 7 battery over previous years, and that's considering them having the same size. It may be slightly different, maybe slightly bigger battery just by 100 or 200 milliamp hours on the Fold 7 compared to the Fold 6, but they are going to implement this new battery algorithm, and I think it will make a difference. So